Hey everyone, I am back with a new video, and this is going to be my video for the YouTube Artists Collective, and the theme for this month's collaboration is steampunk. Now, I was really nervous with exploring this theme because it's not something I have a lot of knowledge about. I mean, I know its general aesthetic, but I didn't really know what steampunk was, how it came to be, or where it came from, or why it exists, stuff like that. So it felt like I was stepping into someone else's territory. Like, I don't know, that's just how I felt approaching this theme. So I did a bit of research just to ease my nerves, I guess, and also to boost my confidence, because like I said, I felt as if I was trespassing onto someone else's property blindfolded. Like, you know how you feel when you don't know what's around you and you're kind of just like really uncertain. That's how it was at the beginning of my process. So, having that bit of knowledge pretty much took off the blindfold, and it gave me a better idea of where to go, what my options were, and pretty much helped me generate ideas. With that said, I still lacked confidence with the theme though, so to somewhat use that to my advantage, I decided not to create a character that would fit into the steampunk universe or to create a steampunk universe. What I did instead was come up with a concept that doesn't really have anything to do with steampunk or the origins of the genre. Rather, it's a concept derived from the most basic element of steampunk. So, my artwork pretty much departs from the actual theme, which is how I've decided to tackle my lack of knowledge in the genre or the style. Basically, what I did was do a simple Google image search of steampunk and figure out what was the common element that jumps out. So, the elements that I took away were things like Victorian fashion and accessories, lots of industrial or mechanical elements, so lots of metal, and also lots of leather, brown, desaturated, and rusty colors. And from there, I was basically interested on the machinery that is used as props in steampunk costumes, which tend to be weapons of sorts. I really liked the idea that you can see the gears and nuts and bolts of that machinery, which really exposes the way a machine is built. And that eventually became the basis of my concept, which plays on the mechanics of being human. So, kind of like associating human beings with machines, the way that machines are built with different parts to function as a weapon used for battle, and if the lack of one part would stop it from functioning. I kind of wanted to draw that similarity between humans, how we also consist of different parts, and therefore, would the absence of one part hinder us from functioning as a human being? That was basically the question I was asking myself during the process. And to kind of answer that, I wanted to portray human beings as a fighter of sorts. So, drawing from the characters that you would normally see in a steampunk genre, such as pilots, pioneers, pirates, and soldiers. Those are the types of people that we generally associate with battles or war, and we also tend to associate them with heroes. So, trying to represent human beings in that light kind of draws out the difference between a machine and a human being, because a machine might not function with one part missing, but a human being is still a human being with or without some parts, because in this case, I've associated being human with being a fighter. That as human beings, we have our own personal battles, and simply getting through that in our everyday, day-to-day lives is what I believe makes us human. So you can kind of see that the concept is detached from the steampunk theme, but I wouldn't have gotten here if I hadn't done that bit of research at the start. And yeah, that's pretty much my explanation for my part of the collaboration. I urge you guys to check out the other artworks by the different members of the group, so I've linked them down below, and that is it. I will add some music just to finish this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out my social media links in the description box below. I've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one.